I got into AI because I became obsessed about how technology can help the most dispossessed. I started doing user testing in job centers, old people's homes, homeless shelters, places like that, off my own dime, and started to treat them as users, like normally in tech we treat people. But for some reason, in tech, we don't treat these people as users, we treat them as charity.
Mm.
And by doing that, it became an obsession, an absolute obsession. And it was the early days of what we see AI is. And I saw how it could help. And then I started to work with people like Google. I started to do talks about how technology has failed I've called it the trickle down failure of technology, where it goes down to about the last 20% and then stops. Met Sander Pichar, met Bryn, loads of people from Amazon, and I was sort of banging my head against the brick wall because they would talk very much about, yes, diversity. So I got pulled in a lot, especially after the James Dunmore memo, which is that famous one where he got fired for saying there's a difference between men and women. And there was lots of discussions about diversity, and I would be in rooms with, I used to turn around and go, the only difference was the melanin of people's genitals, right? Apart from that, they were exactly the same person. And me, coming from private school background, my parents were very working class, and then they became poor. So they became rich, and then they became poor. So I've been through the ups and downs, and being that life can be very temporal in this regard. And so I sort of banged my head and I went, okay, in the end, I'll start my own company. And so I've done massive amounts of user testing with people from disadvantaged communities using AI. And I've seen how it just transforms their lives.